Have you ever pondered over the potency of your thoughts? Take a moment to visualize your mind as an immense, endless sea, with each thought creating a small ripple across its expanse. While they appear inconsequential individually, these ripples can amass momentum, transforming into formidable waves that mold the contours of your reality. This principle illustrates the potency of thought. Our conscious and unconscious thoughts shape our perceptions, actions, and consequently, our lives. They possess the potential to sway our emotions, decisions, and even our physical well-being. Just like an artist confronting a blank canvas, we hold the power to craft our own masterpiece with the palette of our thoughts. Now let's probe further, investigating the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy. This proposition suggests that our anticipations and convictions can directly shape our behaviors and their results. Simply put, if you firmly believe in something, your mind will find ways to manifest it into reality. Consider a basic illustration. If you wake up believing, "Today is going to be a fantastic day," you're more likely to approach your day with a positive attitude, engage in pleasant experiences, and ultimately, relish a fantastic day. On the other hand, if you begin your day with the belief, "Today is going to be awful," your mind will probably concentrate on negative aspects, resulting in a self-fulfilling prophecy of an awful day. Our are not merely bystanders, they actively shape our reality. They can be our strongest allies, steering us towards triumph, or our biggest adversaries, binding us to defeat. The power of choice resides within us. Therefore, fostering a positive and diligently monitoring our thoughts is essential. Each thought is a seed that with proper care can flourish into a tree of accomplishment or a weed of failure. So, bear in mind, every thought you entertain is a stroke of paint on the canvas of your life. Ensure every stroke is meaningful. In a nutshell, we transform into our thoughts. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, a man whose thoughts led him to light up the world. Born in the mid-19th century, Edison's journey was far from a straight path to success. His teachers labeled him as too stupid to learn anything. But Edison, he thought differently. He knew his worth and his potential. Edison held a belief, a thought, that he could innovate and create. He dreamt of a world lit not by gas lamps, but by electric light. A world where the night could be turned into day at the flick of a switch. And so, he set out to make his thoughts a reality. The journey was not easy. He faced countless failures and rejections. He tried over 1,000 different materials in search of the perfect filament for his light bulb. Each failure, each rejection could have been a reason to give up, but Edison was not deterred. He once remarked, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This was the power of his thought. He did not see failures. He saw stepping stones to success. His relentless belief in his ideas, his unwavering dedication, and his refusal to accept failure led to a breakthrough. After numerous attempts, he finally discovered that a carbonized cotton thread could sustain light for a considerable period. This was the birth of the first practical electric light bulb. And so, a man who was deemed too stupid to learn anything by his teachers, a man who faced over 1,000 failures, ended up holding 1,300 patents to his name, revolutionizing the world as we know it. Edison's thoughts became his reality. His belief and perseverance turned his thoughts into tangible success. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the power of thought, the power of belief. It reminds us that what we think, we truly can become. Bethany Hamilton, a professional surfer, provides another compelling example of the power of thought. Bethany Hamilton's tale is one of courage, resilience, and an unshakable belief in oneself. A native of Hawaii, she was born into a family of surfers and quickly developed a deep love for the sport. But her life took a sudden turn when, at 13 years old, she lost her left arm in a shark attack. Imagine the fear, the shock, the pain. Imagine the doubts that must have crept in. Would she ever be able to surf again? Would she ever lead a normal life? But Bethany Hamilton was made of sterner stuff. Instead of succumbing to fear and despair, she chose to embrace hope and determination. She didn't just think about getting back on the board, she believed she would. She didn't just wish to return to the ocean, she knew she would. Her thoughts were not filled with ifs, but with whens. With an unwavering belief in herself and an ironclad determination, she began her journey of recovery. Only 1 month after the attack, Bethany was back on her surfboard. Think about that for a moment. 1 month, it's a testament to the power of positive thinking and sheer willpower. But she didn't stop there. Her thoughts were set on bigger goals. She aimed to return to professional surfing. And return she did. Against all odds, Bethany Hamilton became one of the top professional surfers in the world. She didn't just overcome her physical limitations. She shattered the perceived boundaries of what was possible. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that our thoughts shape our reality. Bethany's thoughts were filled with courage, resilience, and an unwavering belief in her abilities. And it was these thoughts that became her reality. She didn't let her circumstances define her. Instead, she defined her circumstances. Hamilton's thoughts, filled with courage and resilience, became her reality. Nick Vujicic, despite being born without limbs, has lived a life full of accomplishments. Now, the story of Nick Vujicic is one that undoubtedly leaves many in awe. Born in Australia in 1982, Nick came into the world without arms or legs due to a rare condition known as tetraamelia syndrome. As you can imagine, life was not easy for Nick, but it was his mindset that paved the way for his success. As a child, Nick struggled with feelings of isolation and depression. He questioned his place in the world and even contemplated ending his life. But it was during these darkest times that Nick made a powerful decision. He chose to change the narrative. He chose to see his challenges not as roadblocks, but as unique opportunities. He decided to believe in himself and his potential, despite his physical limitations. Nick began to cultivate a mindset of empowerment and self-belief. He refused to let his condition define him or limit his possibilities. Instead, he focused on his abilities, on what he could do. He learned to write using his 2 small feet, and even learned to swim and surf. His positive mindset and relentless determination were infectious, inspiring those around him. But Nick didn't stop there. He went on to become a successful motivational speaker and author, sharing his story and inspiring millions around the world. He wrote several best-selling books, including Life Without Limits and Unstoppable, and traveled the globe sharing his message of hope and resilience. His thoughts of empowerment and self-belief became his reality, and he used his story to inspire others to believe in their own potential. Nick Vujicic is a living testament to the power of the mind. His journey teaches us that our thoughts shape our reality and that with the right mindset, we can overcome any challenge that comes our way. Vujicic's thoughts became his reality. He transformed his life through the power of his mind. These stories illustrate the extraordinary power of thought. Reflect on the tales we've shared. Thomas Edison, an inventor par excellence, who despite 1,000 failures, harnessed the power of positive thinking to illuminate the world. Bethany Hamilton, a beacon of resilience, who didn't let a shark attack deter her, but instead used her thoughts to surf the waves of adversity. And Nick Vujicic, a man born without limbs who soared above his physical limitations, transforming his life through the sheer power of thought. What do these stories have in common? They're all instances of individuals who've harnessed the power of thought to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. Their triumphs underscore the truth of the adage, what we think, we become. So how can we tap into this extraordinary power of thought? One strategy is mindfulness. Being present, being in the moment, allows us to be aware of our thoughts, to observe them without judgment. This awareness can help us steer our thoughts in a positive direction, away from negativity and self-doubt. Another tool in our arsenal is affirmation. Positive affirmations, repeated with conviction, can rewire our brains, instilling in us a strong belief in our capabilities. Try it. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am capable, I am resilient, I can achieve anything I set my mind to. And let's not forget visualization. Picturing our goals, imagining ourselves achieving them, can be a powerful motivator. It's like giving our brains a preview of what's to come, making our goals seem attainable and real. These strategies aren't magic bullets. They require practice, persistence, and above all, belief. But the payoff is worth it. Remember, your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. Harness this power and watch your life transform. Subscribe for more videos like this.